Good morning, everybody. Today's on the 13th of January. I'm gonna see on what we did. You see on the chart, this is what we did yesterday. We looked for buys. We're looking for sales below this point. That didn't happen, but we're looking for buys above this point over here, and that really went well. You can see. I personally entered the market when I had this candle, 30 minutes candle closed like this. This one closed, the other one came down, stop loss is down here. Then the other one went up, it then came down. This one went to take profit one. Then the other one pushed and surpassed the profit one, went to take, made a new high completely. You can see now gold is retailing. The high point is 46.29.99. That's 46.30. Is the new all-time high on gold. All right, that was formed yesterday. Okay, so the buys was success. Congratulations to everybody that took the trade. This was a very nice trade, straightforward. I explained it very well. I said this is gonna be take profit one, and should we go up, I chose a level over here, 46.20, and you see it was hit. This level is just an imaginary level over here. It's just a psychological area, 4620, and I chose it. If you look at yesterday's, you'll see how I came about this. All right, I explained it over there, and it went very well and hit both of them. All right, in terms of fundamentals, what do we have today? In terms of fundamental, today is the day that we have the CPI at 4:30. Okay. If you trade the GBP, you may wanna consider this. The Bank of England Governor Bailey will be speaking at 1 p.m. But well, good. Let's jump into it. Let's see how this market moves, and let's move on with it. All right. So we're gonna remove every other analysis, and then start a fresh new analysis, price action based on market structure. We're gonna observe and see if we can get the breakout trades out of here. Okay. All right, let's go. So again, monthly low, monthly high, it's not there. Why? Because the market is still active. The current candle is still active. Weekly low, weekly high, not there. Again, why? Because the current candle, which is the highest candle, still active. Daily, we have a daily low right over here, but daily high is the yesterday's candle. This one, that is the daily high now. All right, so the current candle is here. All right, 4 hours. We get this level over here as the 4 hours low. It's gonna be the 4 hour low that we're looking at. And same 4 hour, the high, same. 1 hour, sleeping very nicely over there. Then we have this low over here on 1 hour. And for the highs on 1 hour, you're gonna want to see a break above this wick over here. Then it's a lot of noise over here. It doesn't really make sense. All right, then 30 minutes, we right there where the market is right now. That's the current area that we need to be broken. Okay. Yes, let's expand it like that so that we can see the market index. So I'm gonna pick, I wanna mark that area and I wanna mark that area. Those are very important areas to mark. Now you see the way this candle is breaking? It's really breaking well, okay? But then we need this to close above that point. Okay, this is the 30 minutes candle. It's closing the next 2 minutes. I think in the next 2 minutes we're gonna be here. So we just wanna see how this candle closes. This candle closes above over there. Um, Could pick some buys from the next candle and put your stop loss way below this point and continue going up. Let's see. But let's see how it happens. If it doesn't, yes, let it close, and let's see how it goes first. And then we wanna understand. We're gonna see how the market pushes. All right. So we have something like the potential buys after candle close. above here. Future close after candle close above here. TP1 over here. Your TP2 over here. All right, that candle has closed. And the next one is over here. So you know what I want to do? Are we gonna get the market from that point? Let's get in from that point. I want this candle to be rejected down here and then come and flip. The moment this candle is flipping, I'm gonna do impulse entry from that point. Yeah, so something like that. Yeah, I didn't want to enter immediately because you see the pressure. We want first of all to see it being rejected up on this area, and so that we can take a buy from above that point. All right. In terms of sells, I wanna sell below this wick and do a potential sell below here. Okay, I do a potential sell below that point. I get a short position. Stop loss will be above these areas. Look at the way it's pushing down. It's crazy. This is gold. It usually traps a lot of people in such moves. See, the reason why you don't do just execute because you need to execute with a plan. Yes. And the reason why you need to be patient to wait for a high probability setup. Right, so now we're at this point that we would love to be broken. Okay, now let's see. Again, here's the problem. Even if it's pushing down like this, I'm not gonna jump into this market. I want this candle to close. So again, I'm missing the move. Why? Because it's not meeting my criteria for entry. So I don't want to jump into it just because it's moving down, because there's a possibility as well it could run back all the way. And I don't want to risk that. So again, I'm gonna be just patient person and wait to see how the market behaves when it closes. I know it's a long haul to wait for, but let's see how it goes. Okay. I'm not gonna jump into it. If you want, you can take an impulse entry with your stop loss very tight and see if you can match this move. But for me, I don't really think it doesn't really make sense to me to do what it's doing. It's too good to be true. Must be a trap. So I'm gonna wait for candle closes, for the candle close. This is a 5 minutes candle pushing all the way from here. No, not gonna, not gonna fall for it. Right? Okay. So that's what I'm gonna be checking on. Should this candle close, let's say, for example, that point, and then like I could consider now, but later on from the next candle, I could consider sell. Because remember, we were just considering a buy above this point. We were looking few seconds ago, we were saying that buys are going to work. But now they're not working. Now we're back to sales. That would be gambling now. You can't just jump into sales because, come on, that would be gambling. Honestly, I'm not taking this. Not now. Not now. And even if it goes down to this point, it's okay because I know there will always be a second chance for this trade. They will still have one that will come back to this point and then push down again, and that is what I'm gonna catch, not this one. Right? So don't chase the market. Right, guys. Great. Thank you. It's pushing down well. Yeah, I know. And it's really inviting to get in, but you may just get in from these points, sell, and then you see it goes back all the way to stop loss very quickly. You'll have just given money away to the market. So don't chase it. Let it come to you. Okay? Yeah, you set traps and you wait for the market to come. All right, guys, check out this trade. This is what we're gonna be looking at today. Trade what you see, not what you think. Like right now, you see, I don't want to trade what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that maybe it could continue going down, but that would make me do an impulse entry for sales. But now look at it. What if I execute a sell over here and this market is going back up? Where would I put my stop loss if I execute over here? Here. Now the market is going back to the stop loss. No? So that is trading what I think. Trading what I see is that this market has not yet set a valid reason for a sell. A valid reason would be if this candle like that closes like that, now the next candle would make sense for me to take a sell, push down. Okay. But again, we still have 25 more minutes for this candle to close, for this 30 minutes candle to close. So I'm not really chasing it. And I'm not really in a hurry for that. It's just the beginning of the day. Let's keep looking at the market. So trade what you see, not what you think. All right, guys, take care and have a good one. Bye bye. We will do a review of the same tomorrow morning. Bye.